Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 where, we've literally just walked across the atrium. So we're going to head down, kill the tunnel guards. I've got a feeling this might get us banished from the Institute. Oh. Right.
Greetings, citizen. I believe you have business with the guards.
Yes, I do.
Nothing to report, sir.
Hey there.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Construction is proceeding.
Screw it, we're going loud. They've got a lot of health. Die, die, die. I say zero chance to hit. I'm right in front of him. Thankfully, I've got a lot of health and energy resistant armor, bitch.
Institute SIM damaged.
Where's its gun?
My programming allowed me to terminate you in self-defense. Head wound. My programming allowed me to terminate you in self-defense. I am under attack. Hit sustained. Assessing damage.
Thank you, stranger. Leave now. Soon, this will all be under wrap. Remember Z1's plan. Grab everything we can use. The crates especially.
His gun flew off somewhere, but I can't fucking find it. Right. So that's that lot taken care of, and we picked up some guns. Let's pop that away. There we go. So I need to find a storage crate where I can stick these guns.
Nice work bringing that road simple.
And they have no idea.
Sounds like those raiders have a way to handle it.
You have done your part. We will do ours. Weapon construction will begin immediately.
Any problems?
There's been no alarm. My friends have all the time they need to get what they want. then cover their tracks.
Any news about Liam?
Liam's got his terminal working. When the time is right, we have someone who can operate it. I'll stall Liam as long as I can, but he's anxious to proceed with the old plan. You should avoid him if you can. If he had any idea what we're up to, I fear he'd report us.
It's a good
This is a good
start.
start.
The greatest challenge remaining is keeping all of this secret from the SRB. So we're being very careful, which unfortunately takes time. For now, please continue working with Father. We can't afford for him to grow suspicious. When my people are ready, I will contact you.
Right. The question is, hang on, let me just check. Mankind refined. Oh, I actually need to do that one. Okay. In all fairness, I am doing multiple playthroughs, so anything I mess up on this one, I could do on another.
I thought all the surface people looked like monsters.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Compromises?
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever.
Damn.
It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Also gives me a way to destroy you.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir,
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yet, well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
yes, but
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
Right.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise
He's
has been
dying.
unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind.
Oh
To
boy.
that end, I am naming
What?
Father as my successor.
You can't be serious.
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Dr. Lee.
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait. Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
I had no idea.
I know this is... Well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge.
A little bit.
Sean. I don't want to run this place.
Are you so sure?
Yes.
You seem to have a natural talent for leading by example, getting things done. This will suit you. And I think we can both agree the Institute will need the guidance. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Well, shit. Shit. Yeah, we can go speak to Dr. Lee. I think we literally just have to talk to her.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to all of us.
I wonder if this is what's going to get us kicked out of the Institute.
Dr. Lee.
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait. Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
Oh, for the love of God. Bitch, let me talk to you.
Doctor.
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
Right, continue working with Father. Doesn't really help me very much. I don't know what to do. Which one was it? Sorry, the Ticonderoga. Sorry, I'm thinking through the guide and trying to find out which way to do which ending. Ticonderoga. Here we go. Okay, bum bum bum, come on. Let's hope this loads quickly. You'll not believe how long it took me to realise that you can actually move the stuff and zoom in and that sort of thing. So we've got to kill all the synths and make sure that the Corsair does not escape. If we can get close to the Corsair, I can take him out straight away and the synths won't be able to relay back.
Intruder identified. This is a restricted area. Your arrival wasn't in the mission briefing. This irregularity will be reported to Justin Ayo.
Why are you here?
You know who I am, so tell me, what are you doing here?
Intelligence indicated this is a railroad base. Perimeter breached and all hostiles eliminated. Currently maintaining surveillance.
The SRB sent me to check on you, see if you need help.
Mission proceeding according to plan. Ambush set for railroad targets. Prepared to reclaim any synths they possess.
Then they just stare at each other.
Use the stairs to leave. The elevator's been disabled by the second unit.
Picture the railroad slinking through sewers.
Only one of them. Oh, that's Piper.
Critical failure destruction is inevitable. Systems offline.
Normal for other journalists.
Right. Well, that was fairly easy. Oh, I can hear more of them. Oh yeah, they did kill everyone. Oh, magazine. I'll take that.
There we go.
Combat initiated.
The hell? Oh! I didn't realise there was another floor down here.
Blue, we're not alone here. Still in one piece. What was that?
Please stand still.
I'm okay with moving about, thanks.
I regret any suffering you may incur.
Hey, something's out there.
Terminal should open this.
Alright, I think we've just got to report back now. On the bright side, if the Institute have been tipped off to me, that will help advance the Minutemen storyline.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Attacking human.
Hear that?
My VATS weren't working. Oh, it's because he was invisible. Right, let's fast travel back. Hopefully she's got some good news for us.
You got Tom's camera online? The runners are going to find that very useful. Pam, too.
Ticonderoga was wiped out by coursers. No survivors.
All hands lost?
Yeah.
God damn it, that's not the news I wanted to hear. Now we're in a race. Can we free the synths before the Institute wipes us out?
Shouldn't we just hide instead?
It's only a matter of time before the Institute burns your cover.
Yeah.
We only have one chance at this, so burying our heads in the sand isn't an option.
There must be some way to slow them down.
All non-essential operations have already been shut down. Unless we abandon the synths we pledged to protect, there's nothing more we can do. With Tycon down, we're short-handed. If you could spare time from your primary mission, the others could probably use some help.
Hey.
Say the word.
Desdemona.
High-Rise was a good man. So many good men.
Alright, so... I could deliberately piss off the Institute.
Systems locked. Building statistical model for Operation Tea Party.
Pam.
Solving for theta n when I approaches probability bounds.
Right. Okay, so... Meet Dr. Lee. Let's see if we can actually go speak to her now. Sorry, all the controls are it's gonna sound stupid, but all the controls are weird. Like every other game I play, square is fast travel, X is jump, and triangle is well, menu pretty much, or switch weapons. It's the Fallout controls are just strange.
Colin has really been singing your praises.
That's good.
When are you going to tell me about this?
Let's see if we can convince Dr. Lee. Oh, we just got the house divided.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and
Yeah.
you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I was sent to find you.
Let's just say that you've regained the attention of a certain group that I represent.
Stop beating around the bush. It's obvious that you're from the Brotherhood of Steel.
Huh.
I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like
Kill you? No, I'm not going to kill you.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
You should return to the Brotherhood.
Even if I wanted to return to them, why would they want me back?
Need help?
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know.
Yeah.
I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Trust me.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I
That's
feel
what you get for
Father is
maxing out
being
charisma.
straight with me, like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
What would it take?
What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil.
Virgil!
Several months ago, there was an
I know
accident
Virgil.
in his lab, and he was killed.
No, he wasn't.
I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
Virgil's still alive.
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying.
I'm not lying!
You get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
Deal.
All right. Dr. Virgil's lab was in the Biosciences Division. I can give you a code that will get you into the section, but the lab itself has been sealed, so you'll have to breach it on your own. I'd tell you to be quiet about it, but your brotherhood and discretion isn't exactly your strong suit. And finally, if you get caught, we never had this conversation.
Yeah, I figured as much. Right, let's go get the evidence. I mean, I can understand why she'd be a bit skeptical as to us saying that he's still alive, but...
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me, now open this door. What's the use?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Maybe I can reason with them.
I believe I can help with that. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there,
Right.
you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
What one am I following? Ah, House Divided.
You
opens
are...
with a key.
Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Hi, Doc.
I'm sure some of the others will question your appointment as our next director. Don't let it bother you.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Curious. It would appear my target has... Critical arm injury sustained. Engaging an institute is foolish. I'm in.
Ah, that's the door. If I remember, the Fev lab is separate from the main one, so we can sneak around there, no problem. How am I ever encumbered? Don't know why I've got a lab coat. There we go. Here we go. Right, let's see if we can calm these two idiots down.
Hello? Attacking enemy. Do that.
Cannot be tolerated.
It's over, Dr. Higgs.
What do you plan to do now? Kill us and take the key? Go on then. Prove how right we were.
I don't want to kill you, you moron.
Is that what you want? To be a martyr?
I want only what's best for the Institute. It's all I've ever wanted.
For my lords. I'll do it. I'll open the door.
Max, no.
It's over, Lawrence. You're a fool if you can't see that. Now, unless you intend to shoot me, please stand aside. We'll put an end to this.
Future generations will remember this decision, Max. I'll make sure of it.
Sustaining damage.
Lawrence.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
I know you're angry. There's a better way to handle this.
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've tried talking. For years, I've suggested that we do things differently here, but nobody listens. Let's see if anyone can afford to ignore me now.
Being
Don't you
selfish?
think you're being a little selfish here?
Far from it. What we do to protect the Institute.
Last chance, Doctor. Sure you won't change your mind?
This is much bigger than just you and I. I'm protecting decades of research and progress. The answer is no. We will not back down.
Idiot. Okay, what am I looking at? There we go. I think I might have bugged it a little bit.
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
What do you mean you feared the worst?
I just didn't want to see anyone get hurt. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
No punishment.
There's no need to drag this out. I believe they learned their lesson.
Your compassion and understanding speak well of you. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Oh, level up lag.
I have nothing to report at the moment. Have a nice day.
Hey, Z1.
I look forward to assisting you further.
Right, let's quickly sort our perks out. perception level 7 on mine at the moment. Level 6, really. Right. Let's go take this proof to Dr. Lee. See if we can convince her to leave here. The more people we can convince to leave here, the better it will be in the end.
Yes.
Doctor.
Took you long enough to find that evidence. Let me see what you've got.
Here you go.
A holotape. This better not be a waste of my time.
I haven't listened to this yet, so it's going to be interesting.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went.
It's alright.
All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
You needed the truth.
No matter how badly it hurts, you needed to hear the truth.
And for that, I thank you. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed.
Yeah.
I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now, I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you.
That's true.
Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Will do. I should be able to fast travel to the Prodwin. Yep, fast travel to the Prodwin. Sure I won't get shot at all for doing this. Yeah, we'll let him know what's going on, and then I think that'll probably be it for now. I'll see how we do after that.
I prefer laser weapons myself.
Good for you. I'm glad you prefer laser weapons. Doesn't really have anything to do with me, but fair enough. Now I've got to remember not to tell him anything about the railroad or the simps there.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwood. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to give that to her, to be honest. because this playthrough at least, yeah, I don't want to side with you. I'll do the odd job, but yeah. Right, I'm going to end this episode here, so thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the video and subscribe if you want to see more content like it. As always, there'll be a link to the full playlist in the description, and I hope to see you next time. Adios!